Welcome to World Conflict Channel. Battles continue on the Ukrainian front. First of all, let's start our video with a great news. According to local sources, today the Ukrainian armed forces carried out several attacks against Russian forces in the Donetsk region. The most critical attack was recorded in the Petrovka region. Ukrainian army attacked Russian ammunition depot and fuel depot in the region. After the successful attack by Ukraine, a huge fire broke out in the region. About this, multiple videos were shared on social media and especially on Russian Telegram channels. Although there is no information about the loss of human, it is seen from the videos that the ammunition depot is completely destroyed. At the same time, Russians continue to suffer great losses in Vuhledar. The Russian soldiers, who could not break through the Ukrainian defense in the region, seem to be fed up with the defeats. Russian occupiers are recording on video the results of the work of the armed forces of Ukraine on Russian equipment when trying to capture Vuhledar.
Хуй что, он башня от танка, а вот сам танчик. Вот там в поле, вон, видите, возле ворот тело какое-то лежит. Вот еще один танк. Ну и по прямой дальше и то же самое. Вот это все, что от посадки осталось. Вот так и живем. А по телеку у нас, как всегда, все хорошо. Мы лучшие. Все, мы любим вас.
Russian mixed military units continue the siege maneuvers from the flanks of the city of Bakhmut. To solve the road line T-0504 of the western supply of Bakhmut through Ivanovsk settlement, southwest of Bakhmut, until now, units of the Russian 106th Airborne Division and the 3rd Separate Motorized Rifle Brigade have been unsuccessfully trying to attack with the support of Wagner. Entrenched along the highway, units of the 60th, 63rd, and 28th Mechanized Brigades of the Ukrainian Army, supported by units of the 28th Artillery Brigade and the 8th Separate Special Purpose Regiment, are effectively holding back the advancing Russian forces. However, using the western supply line to supply Bakhmut is complicated because Russian artillery accesses the T-0504 highway. There is a similar situation in the northeast of Bakhmut, where to solve the 40 supply road from the north of Bakhmut, the units of the Wagner and Russian airborne divisions went on the attack, which until now has been effectively secured by the 5th Tank, 24th Mechanized, 77th Thermobile Unit, and 8th Separate Special Forces Regiment and volunteer units. In mentioned sector, there's a danger that the UA forces entrenched at the strategic height of Krasnohora will be enfolded, although until now the defense of Krasnohora continues. The attack on Bakhmut continues from the southern and eastern directions of the city, where the Russian Airborne Division and mechanized units are trying to penetrate the depths of the city. However, the large Ukrainian mixed group responsible for the defense of Bakhmut with artillery, mechanized and mobile units effectively stopped all attempts to penetrate the city. The large-scale Russian attack continues on the Svatov-Kremenna line, where at the moment we have two strongly active attack directions. Attack from the Russian-controlled territories of Kharkiv and Lugansk regions north of Svatov towards Kupiansk. Russian units are trying, with an intensive attack from the territory of Tavilsk-Hanka, to capture the settlement of Dvorichna, located on the P-79 highway north of Kupiansk, which, due to its location, will be a vital staging area for tackling an attack in the direction of Kupiansk. Yesterday, it was reported that the Russians were able to capture the settlement, but so far this has not been visually confirmed. The large mechanized attack persists from the city of Kremenna on the one hand to Lyman and on the other hand to the south of the sector of Siversk. Russian units west and south of Kremenna were able to occupy the gray zones on the contact line. And now, an attack is underway from Kremennaya to Lyman on the Terny-Yampoliv-Kazarik line of Ukrainian defense. At the same time, Russian units are attacking the extreme southern zone of the Dybrova settlement on the Siversk-Bilharivka line. Apart from occupying gray areas in the initial period of the offensive, the major Russian ground offensive from Kremenna has made no tangible progress, with Ukrainian forces continuing to mount an effective and mobile defense. On the Svatov-Kremenna line, Many times more Russian tactical fighters and bombers are actively operating than the Ukrainian ones, along with artillery and missile fire support. For assessment, it should be said that at the moment the Ukrainian General Staff and the units operating in the combat zones are perfectly capable of holding back a major Russian attack. In addition to all these, objections in the Russian army continue to increase day by day. This time, mobilized Russians begged the governor of the Kaliningrad region to save them from the fate of cannon fodder.
Находились в Калининградской области. Выполняли задачу по охране обороны особо важных объектов. 5 числа мы погрузились на борт и прибыли в Ростов выполнять поставленные нами задачи. После этого не один раз меняли место дислокации. В итоге оказались в Донецке. Наш батальон передали полностью в распоряжение Донецкой Народной Республики и его переименовали из территориальных войск территориальной обороны в пехоту, то есть штурмовики, выполнять штурмовые задачи и сбивать на штурмовые группы. Мы не отказываемся выполнять поставленные задачи, но мы не подготовлены к штурму. В нашем батальоне уже имеются потери. Командование наше находится далеко от нас. Связь практически отсутствует. Командование к нам не приезжает. Мы обращаемся к губернатору Калининградской области принять какие-то действия конструктивные, ввиду того, что нас в прямом смысле слова ведут на убой. Вчера должны были отправиться на штурм. Штурм был необоснованный, просто как на пушечное мясо. Штурм района, которые уже не могут взять несколько месяцев. Мы все коллективно отказались. Просим вас оказать содействие и помощь разобраться в данном вопросе. Так как в следующие разы мы уже не сможем отстоять себя и просто будут приходить, как приходили, по 2, 3, 5 человек забирать на штурм. Военные билеты у нас не оформлены, даты не стоят, командировок не стоит, документов никаких нет, ни приказов, ни распоряжений, мы ничего не видели. Нам просто заявили, что мы теперь переданы полностью Донецкой Народной Республике.
Thanks for watching. You can support us by subscribing to our channel.